Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus Unbound is a four-act lyrical drama by P.B. Shelley. It was first published in 1820 and it is totally based on the Greek mythology of Prometheus. Basically, Prometheus is a god. He was a god who gives fire to humanity and faced the eternal punishment from the hands of Zeus. Zeus is a main Greek god, and he gave him punishment because he denied everyone to give fire to humanity, but he did so. In the Greek dramas, this play was first written by the writer S. Schiller, and later the theme was adopted by P.B. Shelley, and he made it a closet drama. It's a poetical drama. In a very beautiful way, he has represented the complete myth of Prometheus, how he was bounded and was punished by Zeus and was freed or unbounded by the daughters of Jupiter. So it is a very, very beautiful poetic drama, which I'm going to narrate it today in detail. Let's start with it. It was written in a romantic poetry tradition. It is written in a romantic poetry tradition. It's a very important point. It begins with the scene when Prometheus was bound to a rock, faced toward the underworld, and he was surrounded by the Oceanids. Oceanids are the 3,000 daughters of Titan, the god of ocean. Jupiter is represented here as a very tyrannic god king, whom Prometheus is cursing for the decay, for the losing his fame and everything, and he called for his love. Asia, who is one of the Oceanids, the daughter of Titan, and he asked her to help, and because he was not guilty, he has just helped the humanity, but Jupiter and everyone asked him to just shut up, because until and unless the king of heaven is not supporting him, until and unless the king of heaven didn't ask them to free him, they cannot do such thing. So he's basically cursing Jupiter and Zeus for that. He was the son of Zeus, but he is cursing him, though he even talked to Earth, Mercury, and other planets, and said that he does not have any wish to live. Whatever he wanted to do, he did that, and his work is over. He don't have any wish to live. Then why he has been tied here? Why his body is being tortured by these gods? Why he is suffering? Why he is facing these kind of tortures when he doesn't? He has not committed any kind of sin. He is ready to turn into a mortal and is ready to accept death as his ruling god. So the scene is depicted in the Caucasus Valley, which he used for Alaster. So it was again portrayed in the Caucasus Valley in kind of Arabian Sea or something. Now the another sister of Asia came. She enters and she describes everything to Asia, that how Prometheus helped the humanity, and when he fall on the earth, she fell in love with him, and how life has changed after the falling of Prometheus on the earth. He has done everything good for the living beings here, and doesn't have any kind of bad or evil thoughts for people. So she tried hard to change the mind of Asia to help Prometheus here. Panthea here describes the complete journey of Prometheus, and she gives reasons why Prometheus will be freed. She should not, Asia should not, come into the influence of Demogorgon, that is one of the god or the master of these oceanids. So she should not come in the influence of that. She should use their own mind. So Panthea gave a reason to Asia to question everyone, to give reasoning, to use her own mind, and ultimately at the end of the second act, Panthea realizes that Asia is changed, and she describes that her sister, because she is using her mind now, not a slave. So she is radiating, she is blushing, she is glowing in the beauty, because now she is in the love for herself. Here in the Act 3, Jupiter is sitting on his throne. He declares himself the master of all the gods, that is Zeus and Jupiter is one and the same thing. And he called that I am omnipotent and I have conquered all the souls and minds of mankind. So now they cannot live without thinking of me. Their minds and souls are in control of me. They are fearful about me because one who has helped them is captured by me, is punished by me. So they know what is, the consequences of going against their godfather. Now, here in the third scene itself, another son of Zeus came, that is Hercules. Hercules came to the Caucasus Valley and found Prometheus. He freed Prometheus. He promises him to give a freedom, and but it is not possible for him to do it alone. So he is plotting for it. He somehow saw him and declares that only death can stop him for doing so. Prometheus thanked Hercules, and then because thanks Hercules for such promises. Ultimately, Hercules tried hard, and he found that Panthea and Asia are also into the same way. So the three makes a plan, and ultimately they describe where he has been put. Actually, how he has been chained by Jupiter to the rock, and the chains are going inside a cave. Asia described Hercules about it, that it is impossible for both of us sister to open the chains because it is very heavy and hard for us to break it. But Hercules is famous for the physical capabilities. Hercules is famous for the physical strength. So he did it for Prometheus and ultimately tried hard for his freedom. Ultimately, at the end of Act 3, we saw that Hercules has unbound Prometheus, and Prometheus is thankful to everyone. Even Hercules declares the downfall of Jupiter along with the Apollo, that Apollo will fall and will break into two, and Jupiter's fall will be there because Jupiter has many sons and daughters on the earth, many demigods are here, and only a demigod can be turned into a god. So he has chained or punished all his sons and daughters because he never wanted to give his throne to anyone. And Hercules talked about it and said that Jupiter is very greedy and a sinful god, so he cannot sit on the throne in the heaven. He does not deserve it, and he promises or challenges Jupiter for the same, that I will free all your sons and daughters on the earth and will give them a complete life, will turn them into mankind or mortals, beside being demigod or immortals. Here in Act 4, Asia and Panthea both declares their love for Prometheus. They sing a song there of love, and the earth interrupt Panthea and said that all these joy and delight also has to vanish one day, but the moon and sun are always there. And he explains that but love, in whatever kind it is, will remain the same and with the same spirit forever. And now earth has no secrets left for the man. There is everything is clear because now man know how to get water, how to get fire from the earth itself. So he will be able to find all the remaining secrets also. I will not hide anything because this land is related to the earth, related to the mankind, and mankind will be allowed to use it according to it. Panthea and Lone, Lone, Lone is also one of the sister which interrupt Earth and the moon by describing the passing of the music, and they also call for the nymphs who are rising from the water and are singing songs for their wisdom, for their victory, and for the freedom of Prometheus.